Hey everybody, how's it going? Kelly from MMJ Let's Play here, and unfortunately I need to do a little bit of an update video because I am unable to do the 2-hour-long chunks for Root Double that I want to do in order to continue the series. And it's not a, like, it's gonna be suspended forever. It's probably gonna be the shortest, like, hiatus that the channel has seen. I'm still gonna be posting videos, so don't worry about that. I actually was gonna post another video after this, but for some reason I'm having some issues with my editing software, so I need to find out what's going on with that. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to figure that out because I don't know if I really explained this before. I don't think I did. So I guess I'll go ahead and explain it since I need to fill some time anyways, right? So initially, Amanda and I were going to go back to Georgia around Christmas time to see her family because we haven't seen them since I think basically like February. So it's been a long time. We've all taken precautions and things like that, but there was a situation from one of our workplaces where somebody tested positive. So Amanda and I decided not to go. So that's all fine and dandy. We stayed home. I was trying to kind of like get content built up for the time being. And yeah, I was able to get some videos up and running. I have some really fun videos coming up that I think you guys will be excited for. But unfortunately, with the Root Double videos, like say, if for example, if I need to do 3 videos, that's 6 hours of recording time, whereas some of the other videos I do are about 30 minutes. So I could get shorter videos done faster. So it was a more secure way to make sure that I had content ready for you guys to consume. So right now, when I'm recording this video, it's probably gonna be about another 2 or maybe 3 weeks before you see another episode of Root Double. So it won't be super long. It's just gonna be a couple weeks for me to get back because I won't be able to really film anything. When you guys see this, I won't be able to film anything the weekend after or the weekend after that, which is why I'm like, okay, so it might be a couple weeks depending on if I can sneak in an episode here and there like I did on those late weeknights that I did from time to time when you see my hair like this, because I style my hair for work and then I don't care for the weekends when I do film the majority of my content. So I will be getting back to that, and I have some other stuff that I want to announce, but I'm not quite ready to do it yet because I want to make sure it's a nice clean transition, and I don't really know how much I can say. I mean, I guess I could talk about it because the people that are going to click on this video are going to be the Root Double people, and then everybody else will kind of find it later. But I found a device that I can use to use a DSLR camera as a web camera, like a camcorder. So I've been using this camera here for actually the whole time I've had face cam, besides when I had like a little bitty webcam at the very beginning of my channel. But other than that, it's been this camcorder for probably about 5, maybe 6 years. So it's kind of been long overdue, but I didn't want to buy a new camera yet because I got the lighting stuff. I was trying to make sure everything works. This video is probably not going to look good when it's like the entirety of your screen. When I'm stuck in a tiny little corner of the a game that I'm playing, it's not so bad. But thankfully, we purchased a camera when we were getting married. We got like a camera that we could shoot wedding pictures with and things like that. It wasn't our official, like we had a photographer, so it wasn't what they were using, but it was more for us to capture kind of like B-roll film. And then of course, like if and when we have a family or kind of do other things, we have a nice camera. When we go to Japan, we have a nice camera, but all of that kind of got pushed to the wayside because of everything that's been going on in the world. So I found a device I can use that will actually let me use that camera as a camcorder. I don't know what kind of intonation that was. So I've been trying to figure out how to use that and have a nice clean transition. So probably the next episode of Root Double that you do see is going to be with that camera. So that'll be kind of cool. And then also there's going to be a video coming up tomorrow when you guys see this. And again, if you guys only care about Root Double, it's not going to be that great of a tidbit, but I have a video coming up tomorrow that's going to be another like collab video with my friends, and we're playing a game, and I've been trying to implement a little bit of a different editing style and doing some other things that I don't typically do on my regular videos. So that way it makes it a little bit more fun, a little bit different. It takes more time to edit, and I don't know if that's what's causing my software to crash because I had edited some videos and I was hoping they would be rendering while I was at work and I could come home and start uploading them, but apparently it crashed mid-render. So I'm gonna figure that kind of stuff out. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an explanation as to why I was going to be waiting a little bit. I didn't think it was fair to do like shorter videos, especially when you think about the fact that we've done, what, 10 episodes? So about 20 hours worth of videos, which would have been 40 episodes if I did them 30-minute chunks. So yeah, we are still making some pretty good headway. I am going to jump back into Root Double. That last one was a beast to film. I didn't think it was going to take 3 hours, which is why I segmented it so that way you guys could actually jump to whatever you guys cared about. If you didn't care about the tips part, you could just skip it, knowing that you weren't going to miss any other content. So yeah, that's basically all I had to say. I know this is going to be a short video. I apologize again for the fact that I wasn't able to prep everything. It just, like, the things didn't work in my favor, let's just put it that way. Because I didn't really get sick or anything, but I had to kind of like quarantine, and then of course like I was home, so I got some stuff done. But then later on when I was gonna film, there's one day specifically that I was gonna film a good chunk of content, and my nose became a faucet. It just did not stop no matter what medication I took. And I still need to edit a couple videos that I tried to record during that time and edit out all the times I'm sneezing or blowing my nose. So that's going to be fun too. So just hang tight for a little bit. There's plenty of other great stuff on the channel. I know there's been a huge influx in subscribers, and I want to address that in a proper formal video, probably when I get the new camera set up, because there's been so many people that have been watching the gentleman dress-up game, which has been absolutely mind-blowing that so many people have been receptive to that. Like, I just played it because Gonto is in it, and people are like, yes, I'm going to watch this now, and it has a ridiculous amount of views. But again, I'll talk about that some other time, because I know this is more for the Root Double crowd. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm not forgetting about you. I'm not trying to cut your guys' experience short. I tried to do the 2-hour-long videos so that you have something to look forward to. And it's almost like you have, you know, if you just watch a little bit every day, like if you don't have 2 hours in a day to watch, you don't have to. You can watch it little bit by little bit, and then by the time you're done with it, the next episode will be up. So I'm going to keep going with that because it does seem like a good way to film visual novels, and I am having fun with it. So we'll continue on until we hit some kind of roadblock. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for understanding. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, about anything really. I mean, I'll try to respond, but I'm still trying to catch up with the Gonta comments, so forgive me if I'm a little bit late. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next MAMJ Let's Play.